So, how do you feel we did last season?
Last season, there's definitely a lot that we could have improved on.
It was pretty underwhelming. I think the team collectively could have performed better.
It was somewhat disappointing. We went 1-2 in both of our matches. I think we could have done a lot better.
We were shit, but we're going to get a lot better. You better watch out for us because we're going to grind and we're going to come out swinging.
Today is Friday the 22nd. League of Legends season starts tomorrow. Doing some last minute practicing. Hi, I'm Luke Lundstrom. I am a freshman physics major here at Butler University, and I'm the AD carry for the League of Legends team. I have been playing League since the end of season 7, so about 4 years now. Heading to the season, I think we have improved greatly from last semester, so we are definitely looking to secure a top 3 finish for sure. And, you know, always gun for that top spot. Well, that sucks, but we'll be ready to go for tomorrow regardless. What's up, Levi?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Had a busy day.
Hi, I'm Levi HRABOS. I'm a sophomore biochemistry major, and I'm the mid laner for our esports team. I've been playing League for about a year competitively. I had about 4 or 5 months before where I wasn't playing competitively. I was just playing for fun with friends, and then I got into ranked, and I've been playing that for about a year. My biggest attribute that I bring to the League team is that I'm very direct and I'm very communicative. I try to be a pretty good leader, and I think that's something that's really helped us come together as a team and has allowed us all to be on the same page.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up,
How's
man?
it going?
Good.
Idiots.
What's up, boys? Levi.
How you doing, Levi?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Not bad, not bad.
Hello, I'm Kyle ANGELBECK. I am a senior computer science major, and I'm the jungler for Butler Esports. I've been playing League since about season 3, so for about like 7 to 8 years. My play style is typically very objective focused, so I will be pathing towards whatever objective we want to focus as a team, whether that be a dragon that's going to spawn or maybe Herald if we have top lane prio.
What's up, y'all? My name is Romo Ligbe. I'm a computer science junior at Butler University. I am the support player for the League of Legends team here. So I've been playing League since 2013, so almost, 8 years now. Been kind of like on and off, so, you know, have a track record, yeah. What separates me from other supports in the Big East is definitely just, I'm just a better player. I don't know how to put it. I'm faster fingers. I can outplay you. Like you might be able to outrun me, but my vision score is going to be higher the whole game, for sure.
Thresh is rusty, okay.
Although if you didn't miss the play, he was for sure dead.
For sure.
Looks like you're on a little bit of a loss streak here.
I was like, you know what? This bullshit back to Overwatch. I'm not about it.
We're playing Clash tonight.
True, we are.
What's up, Luke?
Hey.
Yo. My name's Luke Renchek. I'm a senior economics major, and I'm the top laner for Butler League of Legends. I've been playing League since I was around 13 years old, so that'd be the 8th grade, back when I was in junior high school, and I've been in love with it ever since. As an individual, I hope to win a Big East title. I mean, that's a team effort, but that's something I've wanted since they introduced competition in the Big East. I think the biggest strength of this team is everyone's bought in. Everyone cares and everybody wants to win. You know, we all agreed that we want to win the title, and in order to do that, we have to work hard. We're going to have to work a lot harder than any other team. You know, we may not be as talented as DePaul or St. John's, but we're sure as hell going to outwork them. And I think every single player, you know, day in, day out, is willing to come to practice, review and do whatever it takes to become better. And I've never seen this happen before with a team. I think it's something special when everybody is on that same page that, our end goal is to win, get the ego out of here, just make it happen.
So green. I'm walking here. I'm really close.
Our biggest weakness as a team is that we're kind of apes and we'll just go for anything. We'll take every single fight if we don't think we'll win it or not, and we're just going to try and outskill the people. And, sometimes that might come back to bite us, but we're going to do it anyways.
Our team is great at team fighting, especially when it comes to communicating during team fights and knowing what we want either during draft or once we're at that team fight stage. And also our laning is getting so much better as well.
Heading into the season, I think our expectations are definitely to be at least top 2, if not the best team in the Big East. We have a lot of potential. We got some veterans. We got some new blood coming in. We hit all the boxes that we need to hit. And as long as we can bring all those together, we'll definitely be a top team, top contender, and can definitely bring home a title.
As an individual, I really hope to make a name for myself because I am just a freshman. And I am a bit lower ranked than, a lot of the other AD carries. But rank doesn't matter. I'm still the best AD carry in the Big East. So I'm just ready to prove that this season.
Oh my gosh, we didn't have that.
Hey, I forgot we were surrendering. No, it's just one.
We'll take that.
Nice. Okay. Season starts tomorrow, guys. Big game. Let's start it off right. Seton Hall, let's get here nice and early. Be ready, prepared, and practiced before the match. So expect to see you all at 11. Sound good?
Sweet. Yep.
Nice. Cool.
For the first week of the Big East Conference, I'm excited to see the gameplay. I can't wait for it because this is where we get to find out what the teams are all about.
We started off the season with Seton Hall. We went into it thinking it was going to be a tough game, but it turns out that their master tier jungler isn't actually playing this season, so they're not as much of an opponent that we thought they would be. They're still very good and they're still very tough. They're still maybe the top of the middle of the pack, I'd say.
Okay, everyone together. Butler on 3. 1, 2, 3. Butler!
Stage 1 is looking to try and turn things around, having Oriana for support here. Some movement coming together, but 4v2 doesn't quite work out. Shockwave has not been pulled just yet as it becomes a 4v4. Echo joins the fray. Good damage being put down onto Butler. Seton Hall looking to get first blood, but it's going to be the Malco runs away, allowing Poppy to pick up the first of the kills. Having teleported down, a well-worked sacrifice, loses CS in top lane to pick up a double kill.
Storm.
Okay, back off.
In her inventory to try and take this fight.
That is going to be the next stress going down. Maokai trying to start a fight. Remember, it's a very, very squishy Maokai with this support build. MCL trying to kill off as much possible. The fight is absolutely won by the lineup.
Yeah, they're melting the Baron. It's already below half.
It is indeed in. Comes Butler, knocks away the Galio. Is going to be. Oh my word! The Baron comes through. It is going over to Butler, but they're now trying to win far back. But they're trying to get Windy Day. Back chasing down the potential Penta.
Over in favor of Butler. Exact team fights that they want.
Yeah. We can tank it so that
pushing his mid, does have a teleport inside to join the rest of the team. It's 5-man strong to be forward. Maokai's in first to respawn. That's a lowly Maokai support, and I don't think there is anything that Nita can do to stop the Nexus from falling. The victory in this first game here of the Big East Championship is going to go over to Butler.
What to see. Dude, Lundy with the misfortune carry.
Yes, sir. 13-0.
13.
Oh, dude.
Having said so much amazing stuff about Mark, it is going to be your MVP Lunstorm that joins us. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
It was a wrap. Lundy dropped 18 kills and didn't die. I think it was 18. And he got a quadra kill. It was 80 gap. He played out of his mind.
You went deathless this game all the way. 37-minute long game with Baron fights and Dragon Souls being taken on the map. How did you not die?
Well, I am the best ADC in the Big East, so
Oh, big words.
Yeah,
Just humble too.
it's expected. I was able to put out a really good showing, make a name for myself. make a pretty good splash. So that gave us a lot of confidence for sure going into the rest of the season.
Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the Big East League of Legends season. Today we are bringing you Butler University going up against St. John's University.
I am super excited for these games today. Both teams seem pretty good, but I am really excited to see St. John play once again. Their team has proven time and time again that they are a team to be reckoned with.
And we are in the game here. Over 10 CS behind his lane opponent, but this is big.
Yeah, this is very sticky here. Gnar has so much damage. That's going to be the third tick. That's going to be first blood going over to Gnar in the top lane.
With that taunt, no follow-up being found is Prashant not actually... Ooh, in a lot of danger, actually.
Huge. That root was very strong, and now the rest team is...
I'm thinking right now. He's still the TV.
Very taken now incredibly low. The shockwave comes out of stuns. 2 members underneath the turret. The rest of the team underneath the turret, but the ultimate from Aatrox is coming in now. He's going to put down the cage. There's the shockwave, a huge amount of damage comes out. There's the ultimate.
We have to go.
Galio is now the target. He's taking Olaf coming into the fight from the backside. He has gone unstoppable, but is it going to save him at this time? There's the Alistar combo, going to knock him into the air. The rest of the damage is there to follow up. He's stunned. He's taking solo. That's going to be the kill. Olaf is going to be able to find a return kill and force Butler into this situation where now they have to walk back to the lane. There's a 2-man top from Galio. And a huge amount of damage from Butler. High MCZ is the first one to go down. Now the rest of the team is trying to back up and turn this fight into their favor, but so much damage is coming down from Olaf here.
He's stunned.
He's not going to be able to get up here.
Yeah, and the shutdown gold goes to the Syndra. Oh, we might not be done quite yet, though.
Oh, that's going to be the Gnar shoving everyone into the wall. He's going to be fun. At least 1 kill in trade for the Dragon. But that's going to put Butler MGL onto a killing spree on this Olaf. And we'll take your entire base. There's a huge Gnar immediately jumping in. He's underneath turret, but the shield from Iron Locket should keep him alive for just a little bit longer. St. John is trying to turn this around. Butler's trying to turn this around with the Aatrox finally respawn, but he's staying alive just a little bit. He's still at half HP, but 3 members of St. John. He's healing so much, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be the ace going over to Twice Sama.
That was the worst game
goes over to St. John.
Wake up, guys, for the
going
next
St.
one.
John a little sloppy near the end. It looked a little dangerous, but they do hold on. They take it.
We still had a chance to talk about it. We still talked about the lane prior. Like, that doesn't change the whole...
Yes, it does.
It does. Calm down.
You have to be like in the game by chance select. Like when chance select starts, you have to be in the game.
That's been our problem all week. We just haven't been planning this entire week. I don't know if it's like Brown Joe did, Coach did. I don't know what it is. We had to snap out of it. This like whole no communication, no planning before the game is actually unacceptable. That's why we lost. And we know we're better players, right?
Because of a lot of reasons.
That game was just kind of bad from the start. We were doing really bad across the map. Our communication was really bad. It was definitely our lowest that we've played so far. Probably scrims included, just in general.
Our loss against St. John's was we just came up, we just didn't play well that day.
St. John's were tough. They're a good team. Takeaways from that is, we're all going to have to be on our A game. I didn't play so well that game, and I think our draft was a bit greedy. So overall, they're going to be a tough team to beat, but can definitely do it.
You don't play Syndra to give up the lane early. Like, you just don't do it.
No, just listen to me, man.
No, I get it, but
we lost lane priority on the most important wave, which is wave 3. What happens during wave 1 and 2 do not matter.
If we want to be the best in the Big East, we're not going to be able to just sit around and wait for enemies to make mistakes. We're going to have to be able to predict what they're going to want to do. So I want to be able to get good at jungle tracking and learning like different matchups and where the enemy jungler is going to want to be, so that I can make proactive plays. And I think that's going to be something that I'm going to have to work a lot on.
It's easy to get complacent, and the second that happens, you start losing. The biggest hurdle is just keeping diligent and focused on the goal. it's to win. There's nothing else. Nothing else matters, right? You do anything to win. So maintaining that focus is going to be the hardest thing. It's easy to win a few and get complacent, but we're not going to let that happen.
It's going to turn into a
More
2v3
healing.
situation.
Hit away, and yes, that is going to be first blood.
Basically a 4v3 at this point. You just got to zone out.
Make sure we get in there. Go.
Yep. I got it.
And they do not. The misfortune.
Got you.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at Ori.
Marquette's. Oh, and there goes Geek Pro. That's going to be an absolute banger.
Baron, it's so difficult to commit to a fight around Dragon.
Like Mike, getting close to that ulti time. Can he get one more attack? He launches the ulti, but can't do anything. Looks like Butler is going to absolutely rout Marquette again. Slick Mix only able to get one kill on MF. That's it.
Yep. Really well played by Butler. They set up every single objective exactly how they wanted it, and the last and final objective is the Nexus. It will fall at the 30-minute mark on the dot. Congratulations.
Watch this gun.
He's gonna ult.
Echo.
Oh my god. My force. Are you still here?
It's huge.
This is Aya. Go. Jarvan. Yeah.
I need help.
Back.
Lucian snap. Die. Dragon. Don't chase, just get dragon. We have smite, just get dragon.
Agreed.
Stay on my asthma.
Let's go. What a contact.
Not even close.
Wow.
Not even close.
Has been picking up recently, as it's Levi trading extremely aggressively into Joy Noobs. Yukon, they could find their way back into this one, but they've got Levi to deal with. They are charging forward. On the Hydra just can't quite get through the door of the base as Levi grabs another kill. Avrex trying to pour out the damage, but Levi's just too damn strong.
Even though they're losing a turret here, that's a huge chunk of gold going on to Almarex here. Son of One looking for something as well.
Back dancing away as MGL holds place. Almarex is so very low. Joey Noobs, I don't know if they've got the damage to finish the job off here. They get another misfortune. Lonstorm is coming through and clearing up the rest of the squad. In the short order there, French trade Lonstorm goes down very low. Getting it up to the tail end of the fight. As it's going to be, I think, an inevitable demise here. Flashing back onto the fans, and Levi grabs hold of Super's player. The Nexus is gonna fall, and that is all zero.
Okay.
Nice. That was good. Bro, what is that Velicon?
So after the first half of the split, we're 6-2, which is pretty good. We're second place in the Big East, which is really, really good.
Marquette, they were a lot weaker than I had hoped. I thought their bot lane was going to be really strong.
I'm very surprised by how good the lower teams are playing. We're also not expecting the Georgetown match to be as close as it was.
In our game against Georgetown, I was playing Cassiopeia versus Lucian. In about 20 minutes, we were even in farm and I was 0-0-0. And he had 2 kills, but their team comp was really bad into Cassiopeia, and me not being behind, I was like, I can carry this game. And we fought around the 3rd dragon, and we won the fight based off of a pretty good ult from me and from Lundy, and then good peeling from the other 3 of our teammates. And that game, I was like, I can carry this. And that was a pretty cool moment. When I realized that mid-game, I was like, this game's over.
They always put the team first. That was really the best part about working with Butler. Everyone in the team had the same goal in mind, and everybody had the same mentality, which was the team first.
We've never had an actual coach, so it's definitely an interesting experience having someone that's so smart about the game, and just watching him able to get us from a mid-pack team to the top of the tier team in like literally a matter of weeks.
These guys have never been late to practice. They've always been like just good about showing up on time and ready to go whenever it's time to get practice going.
He's upped our game for sure, without a doubt. I think had we not had our coach, we would have been, if not, maybe 6th or 8th place compared to where we are now, because his guidance as well as him showing us other ways to play the game has definitely impacted us a lot.
One of the earliest things that we kind of tried to work on was preparation for objectives. Whenever I mentioned the fact that we needed to kind of be a little more goal-oriented and figuring out how we needed to achieve those goals, that was one of the first things that I really wanted to do with the team. And so it translated into going back to fundamentals and really sharpening up what we do and not autopiloting the early game. Towards the end of the season, I really wanted to focus on them thinking outside of the box.
Coach Brownjoe's been pretty instrumental in, bringing us all together and keeping us focused. When your coach is there and he's about to breathe down your neck at the end of the game, like, why did you get solo killed in lane? Like, you think about everything you do twice, right? You're not playing for yourself anymore. You're playing for the team. If you're doing something selfish that's going to throw the game for your team, he's going to call you out because he just wants you all to get better.
My teammates are all really good people. They're all really nice, really funny, really cool, really chill. In game, they're all also really good. They like to talk and help the team win. I think they're all very good team players too.
In the mid lane, we have Levi, who's new. He knows a lot about the game. He has a deep game knowledge, even though he's only been playing for about a year. And he's really good at predicting where the meta is going to shift so that we can stay ahead of it.
Kyle, you are the rock of the team. This man is unprecedented in consistency. He's a great teammate to have and somebody you always would want on your roster, and probably the best jungler I've ever played with. So
our AD, he's blooming. Literally, he's playing against people who are way better than him, but his macro management are just leaps and bounds at the same level, or if not better.
I would also like to shout out our captain, Luke. He took me under his wing even before I came to Butler, showing me around, not even just in the game, but in life. It's definitely given me a huge confidence boost coming in.
And Romo, you're a fantastic teammate. You help me lead the team. You keep me in check, and you're a good guy. All that ARAM dojo training has got you on a different plane than the rest of us.
Yeah, I think that Butler's strength would be the way they have good communication skills. They know how to make plays, and they're good at working around the map. So they establish what good teams should be doing, like doing vision, making for objectives, and kind of just working together in a team fight. And where they kind of probably fall off is just that they don't really have a carry player in mind. Maybe their ADC is going to be the carry role this game, maybe top lane next game. But they don't really have, I don't really think they have an all-star player is what I'm saying.
Overall, I think as a team, they're pretty cohesive. Their ranks aren't as high as other teams in the league, but I think synergy-wise, they get together really well and still put up a good performance every game. I think I remember Butler going later in past years. Our games would kind of drag on to 30, 40, maybe 45 minutes. And you just kind of coin flip it, Baron or Elder, and see what happens. But I think this year they're definitely more kind of pushing the tempo of the game.
Butler's performance, I would say, surprised me, but in a way that I kind of expected. I originally stated that they would be a top team, and right now they're doing top team stuff. However, they surprised me in the way that they play this season, because they seem to focus on the top laner more when it's a bot-centric meta and you have to play for objectives. So they definitely changed up their play style. I think Butler's greatest weakness is if they're trying to become a better team, they have to kind of figure out exactly who the better players are. It feels like they're focusing the players who have been on the team longer. I don't know if it's a trusting, maybe they trust the player that's been on the team longer or something. I don't know, but it feels like they're not focusing on the players that are better.
And the first gank of the game is coming right up.
Yep, Butler coming up. MGL not going to land that last thing for the stun before the flash. The item active on his Gale Force to get 2 cornstarch. Does not get the kill. However, BC gets engaged on. He goes down. MS ult down. Everybody.
2 seconds on that kill.
MGL barely getting out of life. Not at all. DMS in on top of him. Lundstrom goes down. They get Levi out of there with the casket. DMF goes down to Sir Aaron. Mojo Romo likely to go down here to the Viger here in seconds. They're going to give the kill over to him. Baby Cage down, is able to stop part of that. Sir Aaron kind of out of his ult by that very... Look at that when we were talking about Pinky not taken out by the NS ult. But here we come. Can Levi clutch out with his ultimate? DMF goes down. Can they save? I barely doubt it. No, there goes Eagle. I don't think PC and his Viger can solo save this game, especially not when you have MGL flashing on you. And that is the ace picked up by Levi. Butler showing some strength, threw it a little bit in the mid to late, but got that one clutch team fight.
Does seem like the balls are kept things safe for the time being, but Levi burns the flash to try and get away. They're not even going to manage it.
And now is finally building tank, but meanwhile Lundstorm in the mid lane.
DePaul, they're doing it again. They're forcing the play and it's working spectacularly. Zerch is off to the side. Doesn't look like they're going to throw an equalizer into the last second. Yeah. Mojirobo goes across the wall trying to disrupt the play. Reaper locked down with the exhaust. Will get stunned. The Baron goes to the Paul. Oh my God! The fight made up though. Double kill. The King amazing to get the reset.
Super minions a lot better than cannons. And
front back. Get
Heckram to the backline as Butler Mag is taken down and deleted. Reaper almost falls, but Butler, they can't find their kills. Health bars are almost gone for the but the kills just aren't happening. MGL almost does it, but almost isn't going to be good enough. Double kill for capture and play with fire on the Paul, but they know exactly how to avoid getting burned. They're now onto the Nexus towers.
This might be
for the Bulldogs. They thought they could do it. It's the ace of so defense.
That was really good until we did our classic.
Not good enough. They will be our winners.
We literally do that every single game we're ahead. We just lose because of it.
I mean, I don't think it was bad. We had a 5v3.
I mean, we just 50-50 Baron.
This is for Butler Mac, since you like talking out of your ass on Twitter a lot. Try to refrain from that. You know, the only keys that you should be pressing are Q, W, E, R, and you shouldn't really be going on Twitter while you have a lot of improvement to do in the game. So, yeah, just watch what you're saying, because your Twitter comments are really, as people say in League, they're really cringe. So don't do that. You're making yourself look like a clown.
So after our final game against UConn, we saw that DePaul beat St. John's in the final game of the regular season. And that meant we were going to be playing probably St. John's after we did some math on who had the lowest game time. And, you know, I was pretty excited for it because I thought we were a good matchup for St. John. It should be a pretty good series. And I think everyone else was kind of down because they wanted to face DePaul because, you know, we have some friendly rivalries against the DePaul people. But I was pretty excited to face St. John's.
I think on match day, our expectations were the matches were going to be very close. We're going to have some very close games, and St. John's is obviously a very good team. They have really good individual players, so I think we expected to maybe lose out on the micro, maybe have some losing lanes. We weren't expecting to, you know, just skill check them the whole time, but we expected that even if we lose in the early game and get a little bit behind, we could outplay them with our macro and kind of come back and work better as a team against them.
At the last minute, they subbed out their top laner for somebody we didn't even know who was on their roster, who was playing their first game of the season, who was significantly higher rated and played a completely different style of champions than their normal top laner. So yeah, he kind of threw a curveball, and I had prepared, you know, the whole week to play against one guy, and this other guy who we didn't even know was playing is who I ended up playing against.
It's a tale of two teams, St. John's and DePaul, with 15 wins. each and a single win over each other. It seems to have been written in the stars that they should meet and decide their rivalry for good in the grand finals. But one team remains, 4 years in the making, that can defy fate and fly in the face of expectations. Can the Bulldogs stand where Marquette fell? Will this be the match that will be heard around the league? Welcome back, one and all, to the semi-final stages of the EGFC League of Legends 2021 Championships.
We've been through a lot together, all sacrificed to make this team better. Right? Given our blood, sweat, and tears to be the best we possibly can be. Let's show it on the rift today, guys. I say Butler, you say Bulldogs. Butler, Bulldogs, Butler, Bulldogs, Butler, Bulldogs, let's go! Go!
Meanwhile, I didn't really get it. Ooh, getting in the middle lane here.
Yeah, scores. The new player is aggressed on, but the first one is just avoided. TP coming in. Levi's in trouble. They've got nothing left. They've got the flash across the wall, but there's no reinforcements coming. At least not from their side. MGL's going to go down for first blood. Dragon, before Butler can get into position, it might have to be a desperation steal. No, not taken. But his team fight is still on nonetheless. We have the shotgun catching too, so that's the casters down. The Encore does catch it too. Return to Requiem will prove unnecessary. Is down low, but Kirby, I think, will get caught. Non-stop almost gets all the way out. From both sides of the equation.
Reborned? Maybe found Mac here?
Yeah, might be a bit of a step too far, but Kirby gets caught. Hell, this could be major bad news as Lonstorm gets the shutdown as well. Dropping. Reborn picks up the return kill, but still, Butler sees the opportunity with both hands.
Yeah, and ooh, Shadow Sneak going in here.
Try make up. Was that a double kill? It was. It means that Butler can carry right onto this mid tower, which has been previously weakened. CZ trying to go in the middle of the squad. As
surfing.
As the ribbon goes right onto Lunstorm, is almost and does delete them. MGL's trying to salvage on the backside, but the Requiem means it's pretty damn hard. Levi and Mojo stay alive, but there we go. The cleanup crew arrives. Shadow Sneak gets the triple, looking for the Quadra, and finds it.
Now, this gold lead now huge, and now looking for the Baron.
Leading the charge in. Box dropping down to keep Lunstorm. They cannot keep the Caitlyn safe. Butler Max not coming in this fight because Butler, the box right in front of the tower, and it's looking more and more likely with every passing second. St. John's can make this a very short game. Number one, the double in here for Shadow Sneak. They prove themselves here in the playoffs as MGL sees nothing left to be done. One more hook for good measure, and that is the end of things. St. John.
But, you know, MGL, gotta show up bot lane.
There's the taunt, there's the combo. You mentioned the level 2 very strong. Reborn goes in really aggressively. First blood to Reborn.
Floating around there after dropping Rift Herald mid.
See MGL into the mid themselves. Does get a lot of damage down to Skulls. See Skulls will have to make a break for it. But gets caught up on the tail end. Levi gets the kill. But there's 3 down the bottom side. The CZ goes in, drops down the ult. Heroic entrance doesn't do too much apart from buy space. Reborn though is very low. Will give up their life, but Rojo Romo I think will be following soon after. CZ may have stepped a bit too far, but we've got the fight against 4. We have no Butler, there's no TP available. Butler, they get the Drake, but they're going to have to give up at least one kill on the way back out. MGL looks like they're going to try and sacrifice themselves as a knockback into the team for Levi. This was a Drake bought with blood.
Especially if they're going to be playing super aggressive, which what Butler Mac is looking for on the Basham here.
Yeah, it gets down very low very early on. We will have the entrance to get the knock-up. Basham is dead. Butler Mac just manages to make it, but there's too many coming in from St. John, and they're too damn strong. Double kill. Because Reborn soaks a lot of that damage. It looks like the Herald will get a charge through. There's the ult going down. Reborn should be taking a ton more damage. So tanky. CZ in at the side looking for the execute. Will take out the Caitlyn. Lonstorm has not been able to keep his nice onslaught shot. Catch it too. This could be Butler's turnaround play. They're choking it through a ton of damage. MGL surviving just about. Scores is so low, but these assassins so dangerous with even a small amount. MGL grabs the kill. Mac is still up somehow. Goes into the pool. I think it's over for them. Mojo Romo's on the flank. Perhaps going to get there. We do have CZ forced to go across the wall. Dead. There's the ace in the hole. This time it will hit. Desperation territory for Butler. Scores goes down incredibly low. On the sort of shadow gets the major grab control. MGL gets hold of the kill report down low as well.
Nice.
Butler fighting for their lives. As the Orn taken down as well. Double kill for Lundstorm in the team fight as this next
we
fight
see
is
everyone.
gearing up. You see the Drake coming quickly. There's the Forge God coming in as Levi pops the ultimate early on. Drake's kill is attempted and it's caught him. Here comes the fight though for Butler. They're still so far behind. Scores is eliminated by Levi. The rest of the squad too far behind.
Keep going.
Drops as well. Butler are giving a serving of pain to St. Johnston.
Just leave. We got it. We're good.
Basham is still so strong. The Gallia goes back in and gets killed instantly.
That's huge. We got the dragon too.
Escaping out.
That's fine. They can't in.
John take the fight.
Baron has been started up and they need to teleport. Orn, if they want to stop this, Orn has to teleport now.
No steal. And that means Butler just need now to try and disengage if they can. Maybe the flanking play. Scores. We know they have no flash to get away. For Butler, they might try and turn this one around. The Forge God cutting off the path of retreat. In comes Scores, going right into the heart of the team. Gets Lundstorm down. St. John are looking to try and end things here. Basham is not in any kind of danger at all.
Really close here. They do have the Baron buff and they need Orn to tank the turrets here, but Basham has just so much attack speed, so much attack damage. This is the fight that they need to end it.
The shutdown means it's only going to be Levi left standing. Caught dead is almost dead. Those death totals are enormous though. There's surely no way Butler can hold on. That first and second tower are gone. Levi trying to draw them away from the base, but there's nothing left to say. Sinjo looking to match the ball, going 2-0 in their own semi-finals. They've got a date with Destiny. They've got a date with the finals.
Well, part of the way we played. Hell of a performance, guys.
Oh, yeah, man, what the f***?
It's a tough loss.
I feel like in the first game, everyone was kind of off. So like I didn't really play that well in the first game. We kind of got behind early and started tilting and weren't able to recover from it. But I feel like in the second game, overall, like we tilted less and I tilted less and I was able to work a lot better with the team and try to help with our macro and get us back into the game.
I think the games could have been played better. Like we had a lot of things that we could have done to change the game. And that first game, all we had to do was just sit there and wait, get the dragon and leave. The second game, we just need to not fall so far behind early game because that's what Callista's good at. I think there's a lot like good to it though. Like we played well. It wasn't a blowout either game. Either game was winnable.
On match day, I don't know. I feel like honestly, I kind of regret that match just because I don't think I brought my my A game. Like it's just a mental thing. I couldn't like really get there like 100%. So I feel kind of bad about that. I feel like I let down my team. It was a sour note to go out on. So it always just stings.
I mean, obviously losing in the semifinals is pretty disappointing. We wanted to make a championship run this year, being my last year, but I feel fine with third place and losing in the semis. Like we've been here my sophomore year, third place and losing in the semis, so it's a familiar feeling. And going out in the top third of the Big East still feels pretty nice.
I'm really happy with it. A bit disappointed, couldn't win a title. You know, overall, we were definitely not the most skilled team, but I think we were the hardest working team, and I think we proved how far teamwork can take a team. You know, we made it to third place, and we beat a lot of the contenders who we had lost to in the past, and we were pretty clean in a lot of our victories. We had a great group of guys, really fun to be a team with, to hang out with, and you know, to develop that bond together. So overall, it's been a fantastic season. Just you know, short of the goal, but I think everyone can be happy with how they performed and you know, how we grew as a unit throughout the year.
I'm really happy with it. I met some great people, made some really good friends, had a really good time playing some League of Legends, got some competitive experience,
Third place, yeah, it's not first, which sucks, but it's not the worst. Could be fourth, could be fifth, could be anything else. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with it.
Well, to be completely honest with you, I was extremely proud of the guys. I wish I was able to put more time towards the end of the season. As I mentioned, our biggest kryptonites were DePaul and St. John's, which were the only thing really keeping us from the championship. And I still believe that they're 100% beatable. I think if I was able to spend more time with the guys, we could have taken care of those fundamentals and figured out a way to really solidify our gameplay versus those two specific teams. My absence in that time, I think, really impacted the way that we were playing as a team and the amount of growth that we could have potentially had towards the playoff times.
All season, DePaul and St. John's just proved that they're just like 10 tiers above everybody else in the league. So coming in at 3rd seed in the regular season, I think we proved that we are a cut above the rest. So honestly, I can't be mad about it. I'm pretty happy with how we did. We grew a lot as a team. As I said, going from last semester to this semester, just like the difference is like indescribable, how much better we've become as a team. So I'm just grateful that I was able to play on such a good team.
Honestly, future seasons, I'm only expecting maybe 2 losses. I'm expecting to, without a doubt, beat St. John's, beat DePaul, take them at least 1-1 for the season. Like that's like no more of this like 2-0 stuff or 0-2 where we're just losing both games. I definitely want to take one off of them for sure.
So Lundy, Romo, and Levi, I think all of them can develop in their own ways, and I'm excited to see their progress, you know, from one season to the next.
I hope that they can just continue to improve and just continue the consistency that Butler League of Legends as a whole has had throughout these last 3 years. I'm just excited to see where they go, and hopefully we'll be as consistent as we have been.
Y'all did a good job setting stuff up. Yeah, like good job. Like we just take it from here, you know? I think we got this. You know, we had a pretty good start for our first time playing together like this. So I think from here on, it's just, you know, we know that we're good. Now we have even more time to solidify ourselves as a team and show to other people that we're a good team, you know? So just have to bring it next time.
I think I outperformed expectations. I think coming to the season, based off solo queue rank, I was pretty much one of the weakest 80 carries in the league, if not the weakest. And just like showing up every week, just like smacking everybody with Romo in the bot lane. That was a pretty good feeling, proving myself that like, you know, I'm not just a doggy plat ADC. I'm like actually really good. So that was very fun.
Watching Butler Esports grow from nothing to what it is today has been incredible, as well as watching the team grow from nothing to what it is today. You know, 3-4 years ago, my freshman year, we like weren't even a team. We just played our matches. We didn't like practice or anything. We never like met up. And then watching what we are this year, we have practices every single week. We have a coach. We have really dedicated players and really good players, and just seeing that growth of Butler Esports and Butler League of Legends as a whole, rather than its individual parts, watching that grow has been really, really incredible to watch, and I'm super excited to see where it goes from here.
All right, last thing I want to say. To DePaul, yeah, you have a good bot lane in King Amazing, but he's not going to be able to carry next year. Your mid laner, when he's not on Vlad, absolute garbage. Reaper's gone, free. First place next year, guaranteed.
This has literally been the best coaching experience I've had over 7 years, and a lot of that had to do with the way that I was kind of treated from the beginning. So I would like to thank the Butler University for having me. It was an absolute pleasure working with the guys, and I not only look forward to what you guys can do on the Rift, but in the real life world as well. I will leave you guys with a quote. You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose, and to do it courageously.
Thanks everyone for being with us on this journey. It's been a fun and wild ride, and I really appreciate all my teammates and everyone who's put in the work and been on this team over the years. Y'all are amazing, and you made this collegiate ride something special. So thank you all.
Oh.
Butler! Peace, guys. On forever.
I'm gonna turn the camera on the man himself for one quick second. There he is, the man behind the magic. So, thanks, Henry.
Thanks, Luke. Hope plays good. We'll see.